KNOW, Los Angeles, California. You're tuned into the Troy Rawlings Morning Show. I'm Troy Rawlings. Coming up next, we have Crystal Roney of the Comedy World Network and hilarious comedian and host of Hilarity at the Stratosphere. Kicking off tonight in Las Vegas. That's right, during the final weekend of CES, they're kicking off an amazing comedy show that'll be rocking at the Stratosphere Hotel. But we're going to talk to Crystal and Cookie. KNOW, Los Angeles, California. You're tuned into the Troy Rawlings Morning Show. I'm Troy Rawlings. What's going on, everybody? We got two of the queens. One queen of comedy and one new queen of comedy production. On the line, we have Miss Crystal Roney, the CEO of Comedy World Network, and comedian extraordinaire Cookie Hull. What's going on? Am I saying it right? Hull? Is it Hull? Because I want to say Hall like.
Hey, how are you? Hi.
How y'all feeling? Y'all good?
Wonderful. Life is great.
So, real quick, I'm gonna start out with Crystal. For the people that don't know what Comedy World Network is, can you tell them a little bit about Comedy World Network?
Definitely. The Comedy World Network is a 24/7 channel focused on humor. We're the next level multimedia humor platform, and we provide businesses and households with the next level class ideas and comedy. So we have like I said, 24/7 channel. We have apps that we're developing. We have live shows. We're reaching out to corporations and doing, corporate presentations, advertising. So we're all over, but the main part is we are focused on humor in everyday life.
Okay.
And as it is today, it seems that the world that we live in, the only way we can take this daily dose of praise is to go all the way and see it from another side with humor, or we're going to kill each other. So, I don't think it's a coincidence that our number one news journalist, nightly news, is coming from the Comedy Channel, right?
Yeah.
So, we don't know how to take some of this, and Agent Orange and all this type of thing is our way of saying we don't like it, but help. Otherwise, we go crazy. And so our focus is bringing humor into everyday life and pointing it out and, just seeing the world from a different angle. And, that brings a level of intelligence. It brings another point of view, and it helps to elevate us as people as well. So we're in the international realm, not just here in the U.S. We're working in the UK. We're doing some things in Africa and everywhere else in between. So that's our focus. In the Caribbean. So that's our focus.
Cookie.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, sis? How you feel?
Oh, man, I'm feeling great. I'm glad to be back in the civilization, as I call it. When I was on the East Coast, I almost froze my tushy off.
She talking about my hotel. Cookie just left Baltimore.
Yeah. Baltimore was cold, unbelievable cold. It was like, I was amazed. It was ducks frozen in the pond. I felt bad for them ducks.
What the ducks? Poor ducks.
Other than that, I'm excited about doing this comedy show residency at the Stratosphere LA Comedy Club. I want to thank them for giving me the opportunity to, continue with my career out here in Las Vegas, which is almost every comic's dream, to get out here and do some shows in Las Vegas.
Oh, it's amazing.
So I'm really excited about it. My first show is tonight. I'm expecting a few of my celebrity friends to drop through and show some love. And that's it. Been doing comedy for a long time and about to have some fun tonight with this.
Who's on the show tonight? I saw Honest John, and then you have...
It's Wood Doctor and Roscoe. Wood Doctor is a ventriloquist that's been in the game for about 20 years.
Yeah.
He's been on, Comic View, Comedy Central. He's been around for a minute. So his act is definitely, our specialty act for the night, because we're in Vegas and people love to see, specialty acts. So he's definitely our specialty act for the night. A very funny brother. Been knowing him for years, and I know he's going to bring the funny.
So that's awesome, because Vegas is all about variety. So to be able to have a comedy variety show that kicks off and this is ran by our folk is an amazing thing. Crystal, how did you come up with the idea for Comedy World Network?
Wow. Okay. Comedy World Network sort of came to me from just being around the comedy scenes and being around comedians. And I noticed the platform was available, open to, just present international. The concept isn't just, urban comedy, it's world. Right. And, being around the comedians and traveling around the world, I lived, in Europe, I lived in Africa, I lived every place, almost north, south, east, and west in the U.S. I see the struggle of artists. And so the concept was first to give a platform for this art, another level platform. Then, I've been developing a multimedia platform. You keep saying the same word, but it's multimedia software. It's a perfect word to use, platform, because people need to know that we need more of our own platforms to put content out so that we have more control. Right. Well, I've developed a multimedia repository, software, apps, and as I looked for applications for it, I came up with, the comedy as a good way to present. So you can get access to our network from the web. You can get access to it from Android boxes, from, the Apple TV, through smart TVs. We have an alliance with a platform who is now being shipped from 2 million televisions starting in 2018 with Samsung and Sharp, Hisense. So we're moving and grooving. We have a radio platform. So there's a lot that's coming from it. But the concept was just present comedy from around the world. It's a peace offering. Laughter is a universal language. We don't know when we hear laughter if they're speaking Russian or French. And that's right. When I lived in different parts of the world, I learned more about their culture by how they laugh at themselves. Something that I thought, like, that's not funny. Why would they do that? But then you learn, okay, I learned a lot about them through how they let their hair down. Right. And that's how you fit in, because remember when Sanford and Son, and they would bring the white police officer and go right off,
Mm-hmm.
So you
right on, man, right on. Right.
Yeah, right, So you learn about people through how they let their hair down, and they let their hair down through humor. So, that's our focus, and that's the concept that's presented. The show Hilarity came about just being here in Vegas and basically sitting at the table with some of the presenters and saying, what's missing is just this unique round of this full realm of humor. Right. So they listened to my pitch, and hilarity is formed, and now we're going to show that it can exist, and we all have ideas and plans and hopes and prayers, and Cookie Hall got it. When I sat and talked to her, she got it, and so it's been smooth sailing, just having a great team around. We have another person that works with us named Thomas Ward. He got it. He just, I sat down with people, and they're like, we're tight. We get it.
It's so important to have people who get the vision.
Fast. Right. Yeah, we're moving fast because we have a team around us that gets it.
Right. It's so important to have people that get the vision, that understand the vision, that tie into the vision, and that can work together as a team. So that's a powerful thing to have. Yeah, and it's a perfect weekend to kick it off. You're kicking it off CES weekend. It's perfect to have it at midnight, actually, because there's so many things closing out, and people can close out their night on some old adult comedy, classic Vegas variety show, no holds barred.
And hilarity, if I can add this, hilarity is a sexy offering for the city. For one, it's midnight, and it's not that many. I said hilarity is a sexy offering for the city.
Yes.
For one, it is a midnight show. But with that, we created, as Cookie said, an adult presentation. So we have a sketch comedy team that we're developing and will present. We have some improvisation, Adult Swim, and some great stand-up comedies, but stand-up comics. But we also have things like, Cirque du Soleil, some mimes, some musicians. You never know what you're going to get. and then you've got Cookie. You never know what she's gonna bring. So
we know what Cookie gonna bring. Cookie gonna bring some off the hook, raw, uncut.
That's right. Correct her. You know what I'm bringing. I'm bringing the funny, the jokes. Okay, that's what I'm bringing. That's the only thing I'm bringing is the funny and the jokes. Okay, all the jokes I say in Vegas, I hope they stay in Vegas.
Oh, girl, you know what happens in Vegas never happened.
Yep.
So let's give the folks the information. This Thursday. Tonight it kicks off. Friday and Saturday, January 11th, 12th, and 13th. Get there you need to get your behinds there by 11:45, 11:59. Show kicks off at 12 a.m. It's called Hilarity. Hostess, Cookie Hull, and she welcomes funny man, Honest John, Wood Doctor in Roscoe.
Yeah.
Wood Doctor in Roscoe. General admission is $39.95. VIP tickets, they have VIP tickets. If you're a local Vegas resident, tickets are only $15. So get them right now. Go to cwnfunny.brownpapertickets.com. That's cwnfunny.brownpapertickets.com. And you can call to make reservations at the LA Comedy Club. The phone number there is 702-380-7777. 702-380-7777. The Hilarity Comedy Show, where hilariousness meets insanity. Hosted by Cookie Hall. Brought to you by the Comedy World Network. All taking place at the Stratosphere Hotel and Casino, 2000 South Las Vegas Boulevard in Las Vegas, Nevada. The perfect weekend to kick off and the perfect closing nights for CES. A lot of people we know that are at CES doing their thing, a lot of tech companies, a lot of big companies. And if you're a company at CES and you want some original type branding, you need to tie into Crystal Roney. How can people get in touch with you, Crystal?
Definitely through the comedyworldnetwork.com. Come down to the show. If you can reach me through you, so contact you.
Contact me. You can contact the station as well.
Well, I would like to say that you're very good at what you do. You give out a lot of information. I had to write down all that stuff that you told me because I didn't know half of it myself. So I'm glad that now I know all the information about the show tonight. I really appreciate it. And I would like to say, any of the guys out at CES, I need my cell phone fixed. So can y'all come to the show? And I'm pretty sure one of y'all out there got your toolkit and just come on through and fix my cell phone, and I'll make sure you get VIP treatment.
Uh-oh. What is the VIP treatment if they fix your cell phone?
I'll make sure they got a lot of ladies sitting in a section with a lot of ladies around them. I'll make sure their water is not just regular, it's sparkling. It's a lot of aspects to this. You could take a selfie with me and post it on your social media, and you could follow me on social media at Cookie Hull, HULL. I mean, it's a lot of, I'm spectacular. So just being there with me is just like a wonderful thing. You know what I'm saying? You should just go ahead and hang up after this and fly on in and come to the show.
Don't get me started. Don't you play this game it's not a game over here, Cookie. It's not a game.
All right. Well, what airline you on? We'll pick you up. We'll make sure it's an Uber Lyft there for you and a taxi cab. Don't you worry.
A Uber Lyft and taxi cab.
Right.
All right. We're going to come back in a minute, and we're going to give you a little bit more information about Hilarity. Cookie Hall on the phone. Make sure you follow at Cookie Hall on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Comedian Cookie Hall. Make sure you follow Crystal Roney and the Comedy World Network. Once again, that's the Hilarity Comedy Show tonight, taking place at LA Comedy Club inside the Stratosphere Hotel and Casino, 2000 South Las Vegas Boulevard. The phone number for reservations is 702-380-7777. That's 702-380-7777. Or log on right now and get those tickets at CWNfunny.brownpapertickets.com. That's CWNfunny.brownpapertickets.com. Thank you, ladies.